wrote this piece with the inspiration of a prompt Laura gave me that was to write instructions for something we knew how to do. And I consider myself to be an expert in this department, so I'm going to tell you how to get along with your teenager. You've heard the horror stories. How your boss's daughter racked up a $600 cell phone bill. How your friend's son decided that school just wasn't his thing, and he took up binge drinking instead. You may even have stories of your own about how your teenager can program your computer like a professional, but when it comes to washing the dishes, the task is impossibly difficult. Being one of these rotten teenagers myself, I'm able to offer insight as to what's going on in our crazy adolescent minds, and perhaps provide you with a few tips that'll help you survive these challenging years. And don't worry, they do end. That is, until your teenager turns 23 and moves back into your house, sets up camp in your basement, sleeps in until 3, and writes angry letters to the editor every night. Tip number 1. At least give the illusion that you are trying not to be embarrassing. There's nothing a teenager hates more than their mom or dad saying, "Oh, I just love to embarrass my kid. It's part of my job as a parent. Did I ever tell you about the time Junior here wet himself in 3rd grade? We had a hard time with the potty concept." At this point, you'll probably be getting the death stare. We teenagers have been practicing the death stare for times like this. Don't make us use it. Tip number 2. Please, please, please learn how to use your computer. Teens tend to be much more forgiving in the technology realm. We know you pretend to understand these computers and smartphones, but really have no clue. We see it in the way you ask, "Giuliana, how do I forward an email? Giuliana, how do I close this window again?" Honestly, you guys must have grown up in the dark ages. But it's okay. We know that your minds are, physically speaking, old.